Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog today. My name is Amelia. It's good to see you here. My husband is Gary and our kids are Riley and Lorelai, or Lily for short. Today I will be making a video about Christian Light's math and how they do their teacher guide and how they do their light units. And each light unit, they have 10 light units for each level. So it's about 16, 17 lessons in each light unit. So yeah. Okay, so to get into Christian Light, to find their scope and sequence, I just type in christianlight.org and it brings me to this website. Then I hit right here, the shop curriculum. I go by subject. Then I go down to math. And there's grade 1, 2. You scroll down. Here's grade 3. Go to the scope and sequence. And this kind of gives you a rundown of what is taught in 3rd grade. You can do this with any of their material. They basically tell what is taught in each book or each light unit. Here's guide is. Well, I guess here's this right here. So here is Math 3. This is 306, so this is about partway through the year. To start off with, I'm going to show you Math 301. So this goes over all of what last year's was. So they'll have a pre-test, and if you pass that test, then you can go on to the next pre-test. So I'll show you an example on this one. So for the first light unit in the math, they just go over what they have in the years past and see if they need any remembrance of them, or if they need to go back and learn a concept real quick. So they do the addition. So they'll do addition, and if they need to do anything else. Oh, okay, focus please. There you go. So this time they do addition, clocking calendar, subtraction, fractions and geometry, long and short problems, logic and story problems, measurement, practice, money, multiplication and numbers and patterns and graphs, and then practice set. All of this is what was done in the last grade, as I had said. And so what they do, if you do the pre-test, you get them all right, then we don't do the practice set. So here is a pre-test on calendar stuff and clocks. So then I check that, and if my daughter got those all right for those, then I don't have them do the practice set to get more fluent in it, or to remember anything more. And that is throughout the entire first 301, 401, 501 and such. Yeah. And then they have extra practice in the back if they need any extra. So there's the very first book. I should probably do this. Okay, so here's 306. And here's what a lesson would look like. Here is what the lessons are on. And then here is the lesson. I will also do the scope and sequence on what 3rd grade is. This math book, or this math curriculum, is the best that I have found. We have done like Saxton, The Good and the Beautiful, Becca, Bob Jones, and this is currently my favorite because my kids, it's in such a small chunk that they understand it. It's very, very student-led. My kids use it as student-led. If they have a problem, then we go over the lesson together. And I'll show you that here in a second. As I was doing, so lesson. All right, so here is the concept, numbers in order, and then they do the practice, and then they do we remember from before. So they do those, and then it's the next lesson. It takes my kids about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on if they are on track or if they are playing around or if they just don't want to get it done. I do take my teacher's guides apart because we go frequently a lot in like out of town or just somewhere else. So what I do is I take my books for what the light units are in, and I just put them in here. So I have math, reading, and language arts for them in these books for just the answer keys. And then when I'm done with it, then I just take this and put it away and put the next section in. I do like 3-ring binder. I do do a 3-hole punch and put it in. All right, so here is how the teacher guide works. So it has the objective of the lesson. It has a story to go with the lesson, and then it has oh my goodness, this is reading. This is not what I want. Hold on a minute. Okay, so now that I'm in the right teacher book, here is reading. Now it's not reading, it is math. So here's the light unit overview. So they're going to go over all these things here. In this one light unit. And here is how the teacher's guide looks. So it goes, here's the lesson, then it has a story, then it has the actual teaching, well, this is teaching in the teaching part. Then it has the practice for what we just taught. Then it has we remember and then this is also a speed drill that they have in the back. I don't have my kids do that unless they actually need to practice. And then here is the rest of the lesson. So it teaches it little by little, and it steps up it adds more in depth to each math as it goes. So I hope this answers your questions. I hope you have, I hope this helps you decide if you want to use I hope this helps you understand how Christian Light works a little bit more. And yeah, so there's what it talks about and how it talks, or how the new, good grief, I just can't get anything out today. How the new concept is going to be taught. And I forgot to mention that I am doing this video because I think it's Kristen or Christina. I hear you, I see you, and I am doing this video for you and for anybody else who wants to have a deeper look into the math book. I hope this answers all your questions. If it doesn't, I can do another video or clarify a little bit more. And I hope you all have a good night, and we will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Don't forget to take another step forward. All right, talk to you later. Like and subscribe if you can.